So COVID-19 has changed a lot of things, but some of the things coming out of this have been positive, like how people are living better now. I'm speaking today with Kathryn Poggi from Pittsburgh. Hi, Kathryn. How are you?
Hi, Mary. I'm great. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk to you tonight.
I'm so glad that you're here. Now, Kathryn, in your job, you focus on initiatives that bring positive behavior programs into schools. At home, you're focused on your faith and your horses and the things that you might do in your spare time that bring you happiness, that bring you joy. Truly, it seems as though that you are surrounded in your happy place, no matter where you are. So that's an awesome place to be, especially right now. But right now we're all going through a difficult time, a challenge during this pandemic. A lot of things have changed. Tell me one of the things that has changed perhaps the most in your life that as a result of this pandemic.
Mary, thank you. I think, finding that happy place, I think it's that choice. And I think now more than ever, we have to find the resilience and the mindfulness to find those happy moments. And I think there's so many blessings through day-to-day life, but with COVID-19, now we really have to center ourselves in the ones that are around us in our immediate environment. Changes have mostly connected to the work world where you and I got to commingle and work on some wonderful projects. I typically get to go into schools and work with amazing teams and youth and instructors and administrators. And it's now been shifted to this virtual format. So the mindfulness, not only that I want to be so respectful of their time and the things that they are juggling within their own world, but also to be really present with them and to ensure that I can be connected. The screen blocks, those abilities to read nonverbals and intonations and stances. So just really trying to tune in and to be present with them and to make the most of that time that they're granting us, because there's so many things going on that it's also pulling at their attention.
You know what? As you say that, I'm thinking about the fact that when we get through this, and I'm sure the virtual communications will certainly be continuing more so than ever before, but having to communicate virtually with your constituents and your stakeholders, do you think that it's going to make you even a better in-person communicator? If it's possible for you to be better at that, I don't know. But do you think that it's made you, put you in that situation where you're even going to be better at being able to do that?
I hope so. I hope so, because I know that everybody has their own heart situated, that we want to make the most of the time that we have together, and we want to make the most for all the lives that we're touching. So if we can be respectful and efficient and really trying to read the emotion and meet them right where they are, you talked 1,000 times, it's all about relationships and it's all about rapport. And if we can meet them where they are, the sky's the limit. So I'm hoping that if we can navigate this virtual world together and make it a better place that is situated with resilience and to inspire others, that, oh my goodness, if we can do it face to face, it's going to be just like fireworks. It'll be that much better. So I hope so.
That's awesome. So tell me one positive thing as a result of this, that you changed within your world, changed within your life that you want to hold on to forever going forward.
I love that. So I think it has been purposefully finding the blessings. I have always tried to look at everything from a strength-based lens, finding the good. But I feel like now even more than ever to find that. When you were with us for some of our schools and our coaching days, we talked about the 4-to-1 or the 6-to-1 ratio, finding 4 really good things before you think of a negative, or 6. That has become the existence, I think, of day-to-day living now. There are blessings all around us, and in trying to find that. I love the example of Mr. Rogers and finding the helpers with that. And, as an adult, I still think there's a little bit of Mr. Rogers in all of us, so purposefully looking around and finding all of the helpers and making sure that we celebrate that, because we are going it together. And the more we can build each other up, the more we can carry each other through any struggles that may happen. The other thing has really been, I think, just trying to be mindful of self-care, and maintaining daily routines. before COVID-19 hit, I always made sure that I started the day doing my devotions and doing my journaling and trying to protect that time. Now more than ever, it's critical, and I discipline myself. I'm not going to turn on my phone. I'm not going to do anything until I situate the day with a devotion and a little bit of journaling and just trying to find that thankfulness spot. And there have been nights that I circle back to it. I'm like, I'm going to read another devotion before I, call it quits. But I want to maintain that, because it's just that balance and that way that, we can take care of ourselves, and hopefully in that we can help take care of others in the process.
Very good. That's awesome, Kathryn, so much. It takes discipline, it takes mindfulness, and you've got both. And more than anything, it takes positivity, and certainly something that we can all take away from that. So thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you. This was
Thank you.
This was
God
fun.
bless.
Thank you. And that is Better Living Now. Thanks so much for being with us.